V preteklih dneh je v Ljubljani potekala 16. naravoslovna olimpijada Evropske unije z uradnim imenom European Union Science Olympiad. Dogodka so se udeležili predstavniki 25 držav Evropske unije, je pa to olimpijada, ki pravzaprav je to ekipna olimpijada, kjer sodeluje ekipe dijakov starih 16 let. Držav zastopata po 2 ekipi s po 3 dijaki. Dijaki pa so se med seboj pomerili v eksperimentalnih veščinah in teoretičnem znanju naravoslovnih ved, torej biologije, kemije in fizike.
Zveza tradicionalno organizira tekmovanja iz znanj na nacionalni ravni in nekaj jih je tudi že mednarodnih. V primeru te olimpijade je obveza države, da enkrat prevzame to organizacijo. Za nas je pa to tudi pomembno, ker s tem podpremo to, kar učitelji in dijaki delajo v Sloveniji.
The European Olympiad started back in 2003. But I had been working on it for about 4 or 5 years before that. I travelled to all the senior Olympiads and I discovered that they were all theory papers. The standard was very, very high and it was too difficult for most secondary school students. So I had an idea that we'd have a different kind of competition. And this competition is totally practical. It's not a single subject competition, it's an integrated multidisciplinary competition. So the scientific committee from the university here has put together 2 experiments that are going to link biology, chemistry and physics together, connecting science, as the logo of this competition says. So they're bringing them together. But for me the most important thing is that the students work together as a team. The students come from, this year, 25 countries. When I started in 2003, there were 15 EU countries and 7 countries took part. Now, on our 16th birthday, we have 25 countries taking part. We have 156 students. We have over 100 mentors and teachers, and they're all here to do the science competition, yes, but they're also here to learn about Slovenia, the whole history, the culture, the sport, and get a feeling of what Slovenia is all about.
Namen tovrstnih olimpijad je prepoznavanje znanja, kroženje znanja in seveda sodelovanje. Prav ta izkušnja, sodelovalna izkušnja vseh teh mladih na tovrstnih tekmovanjih je nekaj, kar nosijo seboj, tudi v življenje. In zato so njihove karierne poti pogosto spodbojene tudi prav z udeležbami na tovrstnih izzivih. Tisto, kar pa seveda najbolj šteje, je na koncu prijateljstvo med temi mladimi. To nam velikokrat povedo.
Mestno tekmovanje je potekalo v 2 večjih nalogah, 4 ure vsaka, v ponedeljek in v sredo. V prvi nalogi so bili 3 eksperimenti, v drugi pa 4, torej skupaj 7 eksperimentov. Sedaj, vsak je bil različen, vsi so se nekako navezovali na vina in predelavo vina in analizo vin. So bili pa 3 bolj fizikalno obarvani, 2 kemijska in 2 biološka. Že potem, ko smo odpisali drugi del testa, smo se počutili kar tako, da lahko še veliko dosežemo. Bili smo samozavestni v naše odgovore in zdaj smo dobili še neko potrdilo za to. Zdi se mi, da smo se zelo dobro razdelili naloge. To sem tudi kazalo, da smo večino nalog končali prej kot ostale skupine. Na te višje mesta se pa popeljala tudi dovolj natančnost pri merjenju, za kar pa potrebuješ res samo biti sproščen in neživčen in to je to.
I would say that the most challenging thing was the physics in the second task, because there were 2 experiments for physics and one of them was really difficult. It basically took the entire 4 hours that we had. Certainly I was quite amazed by the Shikotsien caves, because they were really magnificent, especially the canyon with the river. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. I also very much enjoyed the soul pans. Regarding coming back to Slovenia, I don't know when I will have the opportunity, because obviously I have a lot of things to do, but if I have the opportunity I would certainly love to come back, because it is really amazing here.